1503, a woman named Agnes Waterhouse was born. She was given the nickname of Mother Waterhouse, perhaps referring to the kind of person she was. Later, in 1566, she was put on trial in Chelmsford, Essex, England. Waterhouse eventually became the first woman in England to be executed for witchcraft. However, she was also put on trial with two other women from her same village by the names of Elizabeth Frances and Joan Waterhouse, Agnes's own daughter. But her story doesn't start with the Waterhouses, no. It begins with Elizabeth Frances, or rather, her grandmother. Frances's grandmother taught her how to perform witchcraft when she was only 12. She also bestowed upon Frances a white-spotted cat who was named Satan. According to Frances, Satan would speak with her in a peculiar, dull voice. The cat promised to do anything she had asked it to in exchange for a drop of her blood. Frances confessed to multiple things, including the theft of sheep and murder of a multitude of people using the cat. One of the people was a wealthy man named Andrew Biles. Biles refused to marry Frances, although she was pregnant with his child. Satan, however, informed her on certain herbs she could eat that would terminate the pregnancy. Frances did marry later on, but she was unhappy with the marriage and asked the cat to not only turn her husband lame, but also to kill her 6-month-old daughter. Frances also happened to be the first of the 3 women to be accused and examined, and she was the one who actually accused Agnes Waterhouse first. Frances was given a lighter sentence, however, she only lasted for 13 years, due to a second conviction. Satan was given from Frances to Agnes Waterhouse in exchange for a cake. Reportedly, Frances taught Agnes how to perform witchcraft the same way she was taught by her grandmother. She taught her how to have Satan do her bidding, which was by giving him blood and milk. This moves us on to Agnes Waterhouse herself. Agnes did confess to killing one of her pigs using Satan to test what the cat was capable of. After arguments with her neighbors, she had not only their geese, but also cows killed. On the day of her execution, she was questioned about her church habits, which led to her saying that she did, in fact, pray often, but only in Latin due to the fact that the cat forbid that she pray in English. Apparently, she also kept the cat in a basket that she had lined with wool. Agnes wanted to repurpose the wool, but it just so happens that Satan loved his wool so dearly he would not let her, causing him to be turned into a toad. It is unclear whether he turned himself into a toad, or if it was Agnes herself. Personally, I believe it was Satan himself who did this, as it just seems like the kind of thing a magical feline would do when in the middle of a tantrum. Agnes's daughter, Joan Waterhouse, who was the 3rd woman to be examined, gave the most incriminating piece of evidence. Once, she said that she had attempted to exorcise the cat whenever her mother was away. A neighbor's child, Agnes Brown, refused to give Joan a snack, to which she sought out the help of the former cat, now toad, Satan. Joan says the toad promised to assist her on one condition. She had to surrender her soul, which she did. The toad then supposedly haunted the child, but not in its current form. Satan would haunt the neighbor's child in the form of a horned dog, rather than its frog-like body. Agnes Brown even describes the dog in her testimony. She says that it has a face similar to an ape, a stubby tail, horns, and wears a chain with a silver whistle around its neck. She also says that she denied the dog butter, which led to it opening the milk house doors and getting the butter itself. The biggest piece of evidence, which was by far the most incriminating, was Brown's story of asking the dog who his master was, and it answering by turning its head towards the home of Agnes Waterhouse. 2 days after the trial was finished, Agnes Waterhouse was executed. She asked for forgiveness from God and confessed that she tried to send Satan to damage the goods of her neighbor, who was a tailor. This was regarded as unsuccessful because her neighbor was so strong in faith.